Hello everyone, I'm Lavanya from PeacePal. Today we are going to dig in on the topic coping up with grief and loss. When people lose someone they love, a period of grief usually follows. It is almost impossible for humans to experience loss without feeling some kind of grief. Grief is a normal response to the loss of a loved one. Bereavement is the process of grieving, and each person's experience is unique. There is no wrong way to experience grief. Your emotions or feelings from grief may include shock, numbness, anger, denial, despair, and many other factors. You might experience anxiety or depression. You can also feel guilty, relieved, or helpless. You may experience yearning or nostalgia. Grief can cause physical sensations or feelings. Your grief is different from everyone's else. Even family members who are experiencing the same kind of loss may grieve differently. It might seem impossible, but there are ways to adjust to life, accept the loss, and live with it. The grieving process can be difficult and long, but there are things you can do to help yourself go through it and live with it. Grieving is a highly individual experience. There is no right or wrong way to grieve. How you grieve depends on many factors, including your personality, your coping style, your life experience, your faith, and how significant the loss was to you. Inevitably, the grieving process takes time. Healing happens gradually. It can't be forced or hurried. And there is no normal timetable for grieving. Some people start to feel better in weeks or months. For others, the grieving process is measured in years. Whatever your grief experience, it's important to be patient with yourself and allow the process to naturally unfold. Whatever your loss is, it's personal to you. So don't feel ashamed about how you feel or believe that it's somehow only appropriate to grieve for certain things. If the person, animal, relationship, or the situation was significant to you, it's normal to grieve the loss you are experiencing. Whatever the cause of your grief, though, there are healthy ways to cope with the pain that in time can ease your sadness and help you come in terms with your loss, find new meaning, and eventually move on with your life. Here are some things that you can try. Let your feelings out. Grief hurts, but it is natural and healthy. Let yourself experience your feelings such as shock, sadness, anger, and loneliness. Don't judge yourself, even if you think you should not have them. You might feel guilty or feel pressured to get over it from others. Let yourself react, even if it means crying or screaming. You might want to spend some time alone each day to think about your loved one and release your feelings. This might be especially helpful if it is hard to show your feelings around others. Be patient, let your grief happen at its own pace. Do not judge yourself or compare yourself to others. Everyone grieves differently. Find ways to be creative. Playing music or creative art can help you express your feelings. This can be done on your own or with the help of a music therapist or art therapist. Or write your thoughts, the feelings, and memories in a journal. Looking back through your journal may allow you to see how your grief changes over time. Be physically active. Walking, running, riding a bicycle, or other forms of physical activities can help release stress and cope up with the feelings. You can try hitting a punching bag or golf balls at a driving range as a healthy outlet for any frustration or anger you feel. Forgive yourself. Be kind to yourself. If you are thinking about things you regret about your time with your loved one, this can help you focus more on good memories. Take care of yourself. It is important to take care of yourself. Grief can make you very tired emotionally and physically. Try to get enough sleep at night, eat a healthy diet, and exercise regularly. Talk to your doctor or nurse if you need advice on healthy lifestyle, choice of experience problems such as sleep disturbances. Keep up your routine. Having a daily routine helps to know what to do with your time. It also keeps you connected to familiar people and places. You might also want to avoid any major changes such as getting new job or moving soon after loss. Keeping your routine can help you feel more normal and secure and less stressed. Enjoy time with friends and family. It is okay to take a break from your grieving. Spending time with people you enjoy can help you heal. Part of coping with loss is being able to go back and forth giving grief and participating in everyday life. It is okay to laugh and feel happy even though you lost something. Join a support group. Grief can feel very lonely, even when you have loved ones around. Sharing your sorrow with others who have experienced the same kind of grief can help you settle a little. Talk to a therapist or grief counselor. If your grief feels too much to bear or you feel like it's too much for you to handle it, then you can consult a professional with experience in grief counseling. 5 stages of grieving. Firstly, denial, where you feel like this can't be happening to me. Second is anger. Why is this happening to me? Who should I blame? Bargaining. You bargain with God that make this happen, God, and I'll do this in return. Depression. I am sad to do anything. Last stage is acceptance, where you finally accept it and you're like, I'm at peace with what has happened. If you're experiencing any of these emotions, it may help to know that it is natural and that you'll heal in time. However, not everyone who grieves goes through all these stages, and that's okay. Contrary to popular belief, you do not have to go through each stage in order to heal. In fact, some people resolve their grief without going through any of these stages. And if you do go through any of these stages, you probably won't experience them in a neat sequential order. So don't worry about what you should be feeling or how you should be feeling. Your grief is natural and it is unique to yourself. You can move on with your life and keep the memory of someone or something you lost as an important part of you. In fact, as we move through life, these memories can become an integral part of defining our personality and the person we are becoming. Over time, you might notice these grief cycles lessen as you adjust to your loss. Instead of experiencing grief all the time, you might just experience it around certain dates, holidays, birthdays, or other important events that are significant to the person or thing you lost. Adjusting does not mean you care less about the loss. It simply means that the grief is not as new as it was. So, I would like to conclude with that your way of grieving can be unique just like you are unique. You should not compare yourself with others and give yourself time to heal. You can check out our website peacepal.in for detailed information on such various topics, alternate videos, and daily blog posts. You can also check out our store section for various courses and packages, appointments with therapists, and self help books because together we can make a difference.